Hello, everybody. This is DJ Mixmaster Prayer Warrior Olitha, Computer Love, Mama Children, Fifth Consultant, New Mom Mentor. Shut up. Get off my broadcast. Hello, everybody. Big Rich is gonna watch football game soon, and he don't believe I can go live with y'all. Well, I'm going live with y'all right now. Hey, don't get him a video. Shut up and get out my live video. That ain't what you're supposed to be saying on the live video. Hell, I'm going live. See live? Put it back. Y'all always messing up something. Hello, everybody. I'm at Little Richard house using the internet. This is his mother. His name is Richard William Allen Carter Mouse. Says it hopes that upgraded IT systems can be put in place sometime early. Let me do the weather. Placed across California, the Woolsey fire charring nearly 100,000 acres in Los Angeles County. Actor Pierce Brosnan, his home saved, making an emotional plea.
My wife and I are here today and speaking on behalf of friends, mothers, children, to give voice to their.
Look at that fire, Quentin.
This day.
Fire in California. Look what it burned.
And Will Carr joins us live in Paradise. And Will, as we saw from that tent city, so many people there lost everything. I know they need help tonight.
Oh, God. He called the Bible a lie. There's some cool day in the top up there. I tried to make it get cool.
Glad to know the
Where
Red
you
Cross is
going?
there and on the ground. Will Carr again tonight. Will, thank you. In other news tonight, the Navy has now charged 2 members of the Elite SEAL Team 6 and 2 Special Ops Marines in the death of an Army Green Beret. In court documents, the 4 are now accused of breaking into Staff Sergeant Logan Melger's room, binding him with duct tape, and then allegedly strangling him.
There's some cool day in the top.
Melger died in June of last year, when all of the men were serving in Mali. The hearing is now set for next month. Next tonight, you're reporting a huge drop in gas prices just in time for Thanksgiving getaway from the near 4-year high last month. The average price has now fallen to about $2.69 per gallon. Our chief business correspondent joins us tonight, standing by.
David, some good news for the 54 million Americans planning to hit the roads over the Thanksgiving holiday. During the last month, pump prices across the nation have fallen 22 cents, and in some states, below $2 a gallon in places like Louisiana, Missouri, Ohio, Oklahoma, and Texas. And according to government forecasts, prices will continue to fall into the holiday.
Those all dirty clothes, Big Rich.
Rebecca Jones, a very snowy gas station tonight. Rebecca, thank you. To news coming in tonight on the recount in Florida. Election workers have just finished a machine recount of ballots. Republican candidate for Senate Rick Scott, who for governor, leads now by fewer than 13.
I was trying to get live.
Democratic incumbent Senator Bill Nelson. That margin so slim it is now automatically triggered a handbrake.
What?
And Facebook under fire tonight.
I don't know how to do that.
Faking company hired a consulting firm to spread disparaging information about Facebook's critics. Today, in a conference call, Mark
I'm sorry.
You gotta type for it. You gotta type for it.
affairs.
You ain't gotta
Sheryl Sandberg did not
type.
know
No, I tightened up in the front. That way when you go ahead and go on up.
Tighten up in the back.
There's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Thursday.
I got a good degree. I got a good
After a famous TV show known for his music and his wit.
Is it
So
cold?
ahead tonight, the district attorney ambushed in his car, bullets shattering the windows. News on his condition tonight. The couple raising more than $400,000 to help a homeless man. But tonight, what we've now learned about all of them, all 3 facing charges. And the image coming in from Washington, D.C. tonight, perhaps the only picture of the snow we welcome today. A lot more news ahead. Stay tuned.
Oh, God.
Jardiance asked, and now you know. Jardiance is the
Ain't no
only
polar
type 2
bear.
diabetes pill proven to
What they call a type of bear?
It's not
A polar bear is white.
And lower A1C with dimetrazine.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects. Dehydration. This may cause you to feel dizzy, faint, or lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. Symptoms include nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, and trouble breathing. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis or an allergic reaction. Symptoms of an allergic reaction include rash, swelling, and difficulty breathing or swallowing. Do not take Jardiance if you are on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Other side effects are sudden kidney problems, genital yeast infections, increased bad cholesterol, and urinary tract infections, which may be serious. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea
You don't sell your
may cause
cigarettes?
low blood sugar. Tell your doctor about all the
When?
medicines you take and if you have any medical conditions.
Is it time to rethink your type 2 diabetes medication? Ask your
I'm
doctor
dirty,
about
baby,
Jardiance.
but I can't get there in Florida.
That is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But
I
also
can't
not
see
to help
everything.
you drive safely.
Damn right it
With
is real.
DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Unfortunately, you can't.
Where we pay $5.
Huh?
We pay $5.
California. Put it on 41, you'll see I haven't seen. No, you got the controller, the remote control. I want to watch what I want to watch.
What you want to watch on this? You never say what you want to watch.
Because you keep turning off the football game.
Let me see what football. I told the football game ain't came on yet. They just talking shit. Yep.
Game day
NFL
kickoff.
game. It ain't came on yet.
Hi, NFL. How you do, Russell Wilson?
It ain't came on yet.
I'm tired of this man flipping channels.
Time for the bucket list. KFC.
Because shit ain't came on yet.
Well,
We gonna sit and watch that bullshit.
now watch me. Let's see, Packers. It won't get big. Will you move? Let's put it over here.
And we will go to overtime. He's got throw down the middle. He's got a man. Touchdown, the Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl.
Wow, have we seen some amazing between these two teams? There's Doug Baldwin on the field there. As you can see, 75, at least 75 receiving yards in 2 of his last 4 games. He's going to try and get it going tonight. But the Packers and the Seahawks playing now for the 5th straight season. It's a tradition now. So many great games over the years. Of course, that ridiculous NFC Championship game 4 seasons ago. We all remember that one. That, of course, led to the 80s, and a ton has changed around here since then. Only 2 starters from the defense are still around on the Seahawks. The Legion of Boom, well, it's no more. Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, they're gone. One of the older defenses a year ago, but Bobby Wagner remains. He's the centerpiece. He hasn't missed a snap in his 8 games this year, and he's surrounded by a ton of people that collectively, they're doing it. They're getting it done this season. So given all the change on both sides of the ball, there's a lot here in Seattle. Is the retooling ahead of schedule? Did you expect it to be this quickly turned around for them?
The Seahawks are way ahead of schedule because I didn't see this coming. With all the defensive players, especially on defense, that they lost. And this is the 3rd youngest football team in the National Football League with a new defensive coordinator. Ken Norton Jr. used to play for me at the Niners. He's doing a heck of a as a defensive coordinator. Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright, like you said, Colleen, are the only guys back from that winning Super Bowl team. And they're in the top 10 in many of the categories on defense. This team is way ahead, retooling, and you know what? They're on track, guys.
He played for you, played with me in Dallas. We got drafted to Dallas, and I mean, he is doing an incredible job with this defense. Now, Coach, I say they're way ahead also. Number 1 rush offense. But I will say this, guys. I talk about this all the time. They're doing it a little bit differently now. That old Seahawks defense, man, that was physical. But, I mean, the way Cam Chancellor and those guys came down on you and hit you, they got intimidated you. This defense is good, but it's not like that right there. That breaks shoulders, make you coach, not today. I need to call my mama. That hurt too much. That's what I tell you. I love the defense they're playing, but that kind of physicality they don't have right now. You guys said, you see, we're retooling ahead of schedule. I don't believe they're ahead of schedule. They may be a little bit behind because when you talk about the Seahawks, they need to win. This game right here, 4 and 5, you're not ahead of schedule. You're behind the schedule right now. Go ahead and have some of these guys step up. Yes, they're a young team, but young or youth, old, does not mean anything unless you have wins. You are only valued upon the win and loss column. And right now, they have more losses than wins. But they're not in the fight. They're in the fight right now. It's a young team. I don't know if anybody really thought they had an opportunity to be in the fight for a playoff race, and they are in that fight.
Yeah, and I think too, with all the guys that are giving this team, especially on the defense, like guys like Bobby Wagner now will get their due that they deserve because I think he was a little overshadowed by a lot of the big personalities on the field. But he has been amazing. He hasn't missed a tackle all season long, only missed 3 last year. So I want to ask you guys, can a team, and Irv, I'm going to start with you on this, can a team win a Super Bowl with just a strong running game and that strong defense?
We
And
watched
that's not to slight Russell Wilson, by the way, at all.
But I thought we win this guy. That's how Philadelphia won. That's why they won with a backup quarterback. Because they really relied on their defense and they relied on a strong run game and they asked him to make plays and not overextend himself. I say absolutely they still can.
Yeah, well, the Seahawks, they did it in 2013 with that running game, with that defense, and now we see Russell Wilson on the field. He's trying to get his team going again, just like that 2013 squad. Maybe they are a little behind schedule, Steve.
Maybe.
But nonetheless, we'll see how he does tonight.
Russell is on fire. We wish you a $5 bill up. We wish you a $5 bill up. We wish you a $5 bill up. That's $5. Is this a commercial? Try a $5 fill up at KFC.
Dependability, honesty, integrity, just like in the military, in the Air Force Academy, and certainly for my family, my grandfather. Those are the things I'm always getting when I'm dealing with USA. You can always depend that you're going to be able to get someone on the phone. Those people are going to be friendly, and they're going to be able to help you with whatever you need done. You never feel like you're just a number. You always feel like an individual when you're dealing with USA. I'm Joe Lombardi, and I'm a USAA member for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Whatever the mess, iRobot has your everyday solution. Roomba vacuums up dry debris and pet hair throughout your home. Say hello to the BravaJet mopping robot. Its precision jet spray and vibrating cleaning head loosen and scrub stains from your hard floors. BravaJet is designed to navigate kitchens, bathrooms, and even those hard-to-reach places, so you can enjoy cleaner floors and a fresher home every day. You, Roomba, and BravaJet from iRobot, better together.
Take your razor up and down, never side to side, Kim. You got it? Come on, stay focused. All work, baby. Okay, on. There are those who choose a different path in life, a path of selflessness, of service, a path that leads to freedom. Find out at GoArmy.com/warriors.
Thursday Night Football, a legend rewriting history. Comes to Big D to continue his MVP run. It's time to take the next step towards greatness. Drew Brees and the Saints got a sword. Pass Dak and the boys. Saints, Cowboys. When it's on, it's on. Thursday Night Football in 2 weeks on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video.
Postseason hopes at stake here in Seattle as two perennial NFC powers in desperate need of a win kick off Week 11 in the Pacific North.
Vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Juvederm. Talk to your doctor about the Juvederm collection of fillers.
So-so pizza? Not in this house, because that's no so-so family. That's your family, which is why you didn't grab just any cheese. You picked up new Kraft expertly paired mozzarella and Parmesan for Pete's. Ah, yeah. Kraft. Family greatly.
Fact Insurance Company hopes you drive safely, but Allstate helps you with feedback that helps you drive safer, and that could lower your cost. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Right here in Weather Underground, extended coverage of Winter Storm Avery. Right now, closely watching your drive home and what it's like for you at the airports, as this storm has had serious impact on travel. So where's ice causing some headaches? We have live coverage for you tonight as this powerful winter storm continues its onset. A live extended version of Weather Underground. A winter storm Avery bringing snow, ice, wind, and more in the hours to come. We have our winter weather expert Tom Nizzle in the house with us tonight to get our, and we're going to talk with Paul Goodland live in New Jersey here in just a moment. But how about the heavy snow falling for us today in places like State College, Pennsylvania? What a trudge to class today at Penn State, right? Roughly 10 inches of snow for us this fall today. Absolutely an outstanding snow performer with Winter Storm Avery. We know now, though, it's been a deadly storm. At least 6 people have been killed by Winter Storm Avery in weather-related crashes. A frozen bridge along I-40 in Arkansas caused major delays for drivers, stranding some people on the highway for 9 hours. And travel elsewhere impacted by the storm, especially at some of the hubs in the Northeast. 1,000 flights, believe it or not, have been delayed across the U.S. today because of weather conditions. It's not getting a whole lot better tonight at some of our busiest airports either. When you take a look at this map, you can see why. Especially highlighted there in the dark blue. Those are the winter storm warnings, okay? And they extend right up from, say, near Philadelphia up through the Northeast. And that'll include around New York and up toward Boston, up toward Portland, Bangor. These are all places getting heavy snow. But look, there's a real heavy swath, though, by the way, right through central Pennsylvania and through upstate New York. So we're going to time it all out for you tonight, folks. Keep you updated on what's happening and what your travel conditions will be, how much you'll be shoveling. Tom Nizzle's here to break all that down for us tonight. Tom, the snowfall rates that are really impressive in a lot of different areas.
When they came in with a punch. We were expecting that. And, you know, one of the things I was looking at is the road map around New York City, right? Anytime there's a lot of traffic, there's going to be a problem. You put weather in the mix, there's going to be more of a problem. You throw a major snowstorm into the mix at rush hour, and here you go. This is
all red.
All red. That's it. And, you know, taking a look at some of the snow reports here, Mike, I mean, Yorktown Heights in Westchester County, 6.2 inches of snow. All of these areas right around the city itself, Massapequa, 5.5 inches. These areas all in through here got significant snow. Some of the snowfall rates up to 2 inches an hour across the area. And by the way, here's the setup right now, and I'm going to kind of cut to the chase. The upper level low is working its way this way, and we're still getting a lot of heavy snow in parts of Pennsylvania going into New York State. And what I want to do is zoom right down in here to areas around New York City right now, because There's bad news. Yes, the snow's coming down real heavy here to the north of the city, of course, but there's good news as well. We not only see warmer air working its way up toward the city itself, but we're beginning to see a little tail off in the precipitation here. So my gut feeling here in New York City is over the next hour or two, we begin to see this warm up enough to change over to rainfall, and then eventually you're going to see conditions improve there overnight. Improve is kind of a relative term because you're going to replace the snow with a really, really cold rain that comes in here along with winds gusting over 30 miles an hour. By the way, to the north of that, upstate New York into interior New England, it's going to be a snowy night. It's going to come down very heavy here. Snowfall rates 1 to 2 inches an hour across that area, and it's already reducing visibilities down to a half to a quarter of a mile. By the way, you take a look at the Big Apple here as we go through the rest of the night. So there's where I see that break, okay? We're going to eventually go into rain as we go through the rest of the night here. And by tomorrow, hopefully, by about that noontime, you'll be able to head out to lunch and the sun may be poking through with temperatures rising to a balmy 41 to 43 degrees.
We might take that over what we have now. Although maybe it's putting people in the holiday spirit. We're only a week away from Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving.
And then everyone's full-blown Christmas after that.
There you
So, Tom, thank you. Let's talk about what it's doing for your travels this evening. Paramus, New Jersey is where we find meteorologist Paul Goodlow. Paul, at some instances tonight, it has just been bumper to bumper, just gridlock on the roads because of the snow.
You know, that's when you really kind of have to perhaps do your in-car woo-saw. You know, just kind of convince yourself you could be in worse places, you know, than traffic. And it feels pretty bad right now. Take a look at traffic right next to me. Northbound lanes of Route 17 are going along at a decent pace. Plenty of snow on the roadway. You can't see much of the asphalt. That's all snow covered. Then the other lanes across the median, which are basically at a standstill, that's Route 17 southbound. And it's back to basically a standstill. It's been that way on and off for most of the last 4 hours or so. So this snow has caused numerous accidents. I can even hear some sirens of some first responder, maybe an ambulance trying to come south.
A discounted cost.
Money.
All of our members obviously pay a monthly membership.
He believes will be an ally in pushing back against the Mueller probe. That choice has drawn a lot. Went on a tear very specifically. It seemed like determined that Thomas Mulcahy's blood alcohol level was above the legal. Ed Rendell, former DNC.
Time when, of course, nobody can repair anything.
Okay.
3 in a row.
The reason I stopped you, a couple reasons, okay?
I'm sure there's an ass out of you.
Do whatever you gotta do. Remember though, what about the box?
I don't know why I'm so scared of falling out of this boat other than cross.
Well, here's the deal. From now.
In 1963, Alcatraz shut down. Then in trouble.
Today, I want to bring.
Now by one of our.
They bonded.
Right.
And drop.
You're in heck.
Be a deal.
You know what? Wrestling them go. Let's see. Oh. No. Oh.
$0.10 off.
He was finding a John outside. I was there putting.
Moving now within containment lines. But just 35 miles northwest of Malibu, still another fire broke out this morning in the hills near Satakoy.
President Trump will visit California on Saturday to meet with people displaced by the wildfires. Judy?
Kat, we see you're still at that Walmart parking lot. You talked to so many people today. We heard from some of them just now, but what are some of the other people saying that you've talked to? What are they facing?
That's right, Judy. We're still here at the Walmart parking lot. And frankly, the people we're meeting with today, many of them did not have much before the wildfires, and they're really struggling now. We met with one older gentleman who told us he was a Vietnam vet and has COPD. He's really having a tough time of it now with the smoky air. For the most part, this camp has been run by volunteers. It is a bustling place at this point, but we're told by one of those volunteers who has, frankly, been here for almost a week that they're a bit frustrated that there hasn't been more of a government presence here. We learned a short while ago that they're actually going to be closing down this camp on Sunday, and part of the reason for that is they're very concerned about weather that's expected next week. It's expected to rain, and these tents behind me are actually in an area, I'm told, that floods after rain events. So they're going to be trying to shift people into Red Cross shelters around the area.
Is it surprising that there isn't government help, that this is all volunteer at this point? Because I would think these people are in need of so many things.
That's right, Judy. I mean, if that's the case at this particular location, we just spoke a short while ago with a Butte County spokeswoman who told us that there have been plenty of donations. In fact, they're overwhelmed in many locations with donations, but at this point they really need financial contributions, and they steered us to 3 organizations that are on the Butte County website: the North Valley Community Foundation, the Schools Fire Relief Fund, the United Way.
You don't see the fire about 5,000 times.
No, I ain't. It's not like a cigarette. What you tearing it up for?
Move this goddamn cup out of the way, 'cause that's what we
No, don't make my cup.
That make my damn reception. So I can't.
You can't see no TV that way.
You will reach out and make a contribution. Live reporting for us from Chico, California. On Maryland, terror of the fires. We're thankful. Thank you. In today's other news, a pre-winter storm spread across the eastern U.S. causing power outages. St. Louis had as much as 8 inches of snow, with 2 to 6 inches falling from Washington, D.C., all the way north into New England. The storm had already triggered car wrecks across the Deep South on Wednesday, especially in Mississippi and Arkansas. All but one of Florida's 67 counties finished machine vote recounts today for the Senate and governor races. Palm Beach County missed the deadline, citing equipment problems. In the Senate contest, Republican Rick Scott had a razor-thin lead over Democratic incumbent Bill Nelson, ensuring a further recount by hand. Meanwhile, Democrats picked up a U.S. House seat in the state of Maine. They now have gained 36 seats, with a handful of races still outstanding. Meantime, the current House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi insisted today that she has the votes to become Speaker of the House come January. She dismissed claims that disgruntled Democrats might have the votes to block her. Pelosi initially
It's today. That's Hometown Supply, downtown Dublin. Approaching the skyscraper.
Hi, I'm Helen Powell, been serving the military.
If you want to look at back there, if you're trying to turn that 2 into 10, not going to do it. Hard to fault you for that. All right.
I'm going to buy the E.
2 E's. Anything else while you're at it?
Buy an I, please.
Yeah, might as well. Pretty good bet that you got it. And there's another one, so that's good.
L.
Yeah, 1 L. Pick up that gift tag, please. That's $1,000 cash courtesy of Long Fence and Home. I'm sorry, thank you. Amber, it's your turn.
Pat, I'd like to solve chicken, club, submarine, tuna.
Yeah, that's it. So you had no money, but we didn't have $1,000 minimum. that means you're now for $3,000. So everybody.
Exactly, she live at Ridge.
Chicken submarine too.
She live at 106.
Sandy, Thanksgiving marathon hosted by me.
That's your girlfriend.
We're not history yet.
More of our salute to Washington, D.C. coming up.
Tonight, gotta give me one.
Why you let that little girl get all my toys?
It's like safety and driver.
I'm up there trying to get the snakes
Nothing
back.
made. He never said he was the father. So there were other guys. As far as I knew, Christina was a prude. She turned around and she might have told a dirty joke. I just thought she was a virgin until she got pregnant. Excuse me, we have a to listen. He's in the house.
It is too.
Sophia, hey, Catherine. Bruce, Echo's been looking for you.
You need to change the battery. Don't beat up the remote control.
This my goddamn motor. Ain't do it.
You want to bring the heat? Prove it.
I know, but that's not grandchildren.
With carbs to help fuel muscles.
Grandchildren.
And electrolytes to help replace what you lose in sweat. Study, testing, proven.
22,000.
Nothing beats
They split
Gatorade.
my age, 22,000.
This NFL season, we're in the midst of history. The most touchdowns.
Very close to the point.
The most points.
Are you kidding me?
And the quarterbacks. Next level. You gotta see this.
This guy is incredible. And the
I go with you. How you did that? You don't know who's in your baby.
Get ready for kickoff Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern with NFL Game Day Morning. The Eagles are looking to bounce back after a tough loss to the Cowboys. With a trip to New Orleans looming, Kurt Warner goes one-on-one with Carson Wentz.
We're definitely excited. I mean, everyone's
Steelers have got once since so Mike is one of our guys think both streaks will end on Sunday. And it's a possible Super Bowl preview. Chiefs versus Rams.
touchdown! Patrick Mahomes, Gurley Pater!
Find out which offense Michael Irvin thinks has a clear-cut advantage. It all starts Sunday at 7 with Good Morning Football Weekend, followed by NFL Game Day Morning at 9.
And then guess what? Next Thursday, can you believe it? It's almost Thanksgiving. Irv and Moose, you guys are going to be in studio with Rich and Kurt, getting us ready for the Thanksgiving triple header. That's 10 a.m. Eastern. You guys get to sleep in. That's great for you.
That's awesome.
I'm sure you're excited.
I'll be sitting at the house. I ain't working.
Mike Daniels, he's been working a lot. Him and Kenny Clark have been excellent this year, controlling the line of scrimmage. And look at these injuries for the Green Bay Packers. Kimbrough Bryce there out. You have Kevin King out. Nick Perry out. They didn't even travel to Seattle. And look, for more on Green Bay's defense, we're going to send it down to Erin Andrews, who's been talking with the guys in the locker room. So what's the vibe? How are they sort of dealing with all of these injuries tonight?
Well, I didn't see the shot that you had of Mike Daniels on the field, but I did run over to him before he went inside the locker room after pregame.
Maya, we'd be delighted to attend. Wouldn't miss it. You tell them. But they're never quite prepared for what they get come the end of the day.
Symptoms. Some people had changes in behavior or thinking. Aggression.
James de mandas o español.
That's just 2 days from now. Hopefully Elmo can be patient.
Sometimes Elmo gets very impatient, which is the opposite. But Elmo has to remember that patience is very important, and Mr. Efron helped him. Hello, Mr. Efron.
Hi, Zach. The unprecedented Jesus.
Oh, no, he's watching us?
Coming up, what's it like having your dad named Sexiest Man Alive?
I even had teachers talking about it, so I'm not going to be able to run away from that.
Idris Elba's daughter is telling all. And new music, new tour. The Backstreet Boys are giving us behind-the-scenes scoop.
That's a big deal.
She's in labor. We've got to get there. Sensational full fan mascara from Maybelline, New York. Fan
Test reveals sensational layers of lashes. Lash sensational full fan.
In non-stop excitement, Monster Jam, see Grave Digger, Scooby-Doo, and more. Brought to you by BKT Tires and Circle K. Save up to $10 with a coupon from participating Circle K locations. Macon Coliseum, November 30th and December 1st. Lock in your seats today.
A whole hazelnut dipped in smooth chocolatey cream.
That's his knee. And she slept with Russell.
But this was a young woman.
And then Russell
Good stuff.
that was wild. She died. She died at the
Quarterback Jared Goff, after Sunday's win over the Seahawks, Goff was spotted wearing a after he got home net.
The
state only requires a 2.0 GPA for participation in extracurricular activities.
Yes, ma'am.
And according to your contract, the players are agreeing to maintain a 2.3?
That, among other things, yes, ma'am.
Other things like
Attending all classes, sitting in the front row of those classes, and wearing a tie on game day.
It is too.
I see. Mr. Carter.
It was coming on when you walk.
Rams is striking now. Trying to switch things up. Trying to find his range with his wrestling. Larkin isn't having it. Yeah, nice spinning attack there, and he was landing to the body. You know, Montenegro has been so dominant throughout his MMA career. Other than that Ryan LeClaire fight, that's some real adversity here for the Argentine. Under 90 seconds now, Superman punch for left. Montenegro in a stick away here. Trying to finish this takedown against Larkin. It's really outstriking here in this first round. Nice finger-like defense there from Larkin. Oh, he's crushing that weak leg drop. And that is going to become a huge factor. You already see the damage on that weak leg of Montenegro. 30 seconds now to go in round one. He must be saying, now he's going upstairs with punches. Beautiful ones. Walking in to shake that off. Just a totally different look in the eye. Legs locking, confidence is high here.
Round one featured Ray Casey takedown attempts. And this bout will be full intact. Finish is next on UFC Unleashed.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it?